started, I was doing my job nicely. Will Smith said something yesterday. He says, at your highest moments, that's when the devil too will come. So I don't know whether it's delay that is the devil or it's Giovanni that is the devil. Giovanni went for an interview on Delay Show and he went to lie about me. The lie was not even, a problem. Like the fact that, I slept with him and he doesn't want to admit it is not a problem. The problem was he going further to say that, because I have bipolar disorder, I make up stories. When I heard it the first time, I was like, it's media. People want to save an image they've not worked for. So I let it slide. But I had a young girl that I was mentoring who also has bipolar disorder. And with bipolar disorder, you talk about your sexual experiences. Whether, it's one person or you just talk about sensitive issues. If you feel I've been faking it, look at what Kanye West did when he was campaigning. He spoke about his abortion, came aborting their baby. That's something sensitive. But when you're in a manic episode, you have low inhibition, so you talk about it. And, now it's costing Kanye's marriage. I understand. Maybe Kim is not fit enough to deal with someone with bipolar disorder because bipolar disorder is not easy. It's not easy even dealing with myself. Talk more another person who does not fully understand me. So Giovanni went on the show, went to lie, and I would have let it slide, but it's because of what this young girl told me. We were talking and then she went as far as telling me that she's having an affair with a psychiatrist. And she was not even reporting the psychiatrist. She was just talking about her sexual escapades. And I was like, I got goosebumps because I'm like, your psychiatrist is the one supposed to protect and take care of you. Why is he having sexual encounter with you? I confronted the psychiatrist in question because I know him. He told me the lady is hallucinating and making up stories. And I know, as a bipolar patient, I know we don't make up stories about our sexual affairs. So that was when I was like, I'm not going to let Giovanni Caleb go scot-free. And I spoke about it. Eventually, Delay invited me on her show. And I spoke about it. But when I spoke about it, we just celebrated International Women's Day. We say breaking the bias or we want gender equality. I used to work at TV3 just as Giovanni Caleb. I was punished, sort of, because, it just happened and I was called for a meeting by Mr. Francis Joku. And he just told me that, we're taking you off the show. And when I told him that, why didn't I get prior notice? He told me that we don't have any existing contracts. So if you're a young person and you are working without contract, please stop today, get a contract. Because if anything happens, they're going to tell you we're not working with a contract. That is what Mr. Francis Joku told me. And, that day, coincidentally, my recorder was on, so I even have recorded evidence. He told me, and it's the truth. He said this without any remorse, nothing. He just said it heartlessly. We don't have any contracts with you, so we are taking you off. With TV3 really knowing that I have a mental health challenge, how that encounter, how they package the information, how it's going to affect me, they did not consider. And in fact, it affected me. It's still affecting me. I have nightmares. I have traumatic stuff. It's affecting me. And because of that, I am jobless. But I have to pay for therapy, 400 cedis every week for therapy. When I don't have 400 cedis, it means I don't get treated. Do you understand? And when I'm not well, or when I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing at therapy, talking to my therapist about these things, but I can't afford therapy, so I'm going to come on Facebook, talk to you people so that I hear your feedback, because maybe sometimes I'm stupid. Do you understand? Maybe sometimes I'm stupid. Yes, so Mr. Francis Joku just took me off the show. Didn't give me any proper explanation. It was after I had a mental breakdown on social media. That was when he called me to his office and presented to me another contract, which till date has been over a year. This man is so incompetent and ineffective. Mr. Francis Joko, I don't know who gave you that job, but you need training on mental health, on human resource, so that you can be able, you'll be fit enough to take care of people with mental health challenges. Because I may be the only one who has spoken about having a mental health challenge, but I know other people have mental health challenges there. At least I know of Helen. She suffers with depression. So if I've already called you that I don't want that contract. I'm not going to work with TV3 ever again because my life is not safe over there. They don't prioritize my mental health. I don't feel safe there because all the things that are happening there, I just feel sabotaged. But TV3 feels like a mighty force that is untouchable. So whenever I come on social media to talk, they keep quiet about it. Silence means concern. About last year, I said you people are going to lose like international recognition because of this. The SDG says leaving no one behind. Leaving no one behind does not only, affect mental health institutions or government bodies. Private institutions such as Media General, when it comes to protecting the mental health of your staff, you have failed. You have failed. Human Rights Watch, WHO, Quality Rights, all organizations that support mental health. When TV3 supported me, they supported me with, airtime. When we're even going to do the donation at Accra Psychiatric Hospital, look at the viewership, the sponsorship Date Rush gets. They just offered 10,000, not 10,000, don't bet me on 10,000. They just offered 1,000 cedis as donation with some items. Items are Eguhono, Rush energy drink, Nessa, sugar drinks. No, Okani Nabo Mukra, into 500 Ghana cedis. Do you understand? So there'll be organizations acting like they really care about the community that gives them money. They care about the masses. No, they don't. They only do corporate social responsibilities to, I say, like, who say, baby, baby ka crazy. No, what camera need TV station, Now we try not the about to ho. As if they are doing something for the masses. You just had one woman to really show that you care about people that watch your TV. You could not do that. Back to breaking the bias. Just because there's gender inequality in everywhere in our fabric as a country. Giovanni Color being a man, at that time, supposedly bringing more viewership than me. He was promoted whilst I was dismissed. Do you understand? He was promoted. It's like you people just sit on social media and rant. The other time like this, I'm not even going to honor you people with mentioning your names. You know yourselves. You know yourselves. You came to talk, what? Feminist. What? Am I the only person with bipolar disorder? Do you understand? And some of you don't want to educate yourselves. So I pray to God Almighty. Experience is the best teacher. May you experience it yourself, or may someone around you experience it. Do you understand? So that you know where I'm coming from. So that you understand my pain. Do you understand? I'm not going back to work with TV3 because I don't feel safe. Until they've gotten proper training, there is quality rights training. There are so many trainings you can get so that you can support people with mental health problems in your institution. And so you people get those trainings. I get training. They said enabling the disability, the disabled. I have a psychosocial disability. This is a book by African Center for Energy Policy. Do you understand? I've gotten a lot of training. And they are working, with enabling people with disabilities. This one too is GOGIG, Ghana Oil and Gas for Inclusive Growth. Do you understand? These companies, I don't know a lot about them, but I know that they are doing something. Let me rotate my camera. So this is GOGIG, Ghana Oil and gas for inclusive growth, funded by UK Aid. And this is also enabling the disabled, a mapping report on disability intervention in Ghana. If you say you are a proper media house, you people should get training. You see, you people should get training. I still have all my contracts. I'm really preparing for courts. I still have all my contracts. It started on the 20th of February, and then, it ended 2021. And the new contracts you gave me, that Mr. Francis Doku failed to find time so that we sign it. I also have that contract, I have the contract, everything. Right now, since Sami Oku took me to the CID department, I am learning all the criminal offenses, acts, and all those things. And also said they wanted to take me to law school. Law school, I'm cool. But I am scared of you people, so I did not go. Because sometimes when you're taken to law school, when your education is sponsored, it's like you owe some allegiance to some people. And when you're not careful, you be a puppet. That is why we have so many people in leadership. And they can't do anything because they are puppets. They are pawns. The real president, the real vice president is in their corner sleeping. Almost sponsor campaigns near DNC, Ni omo pese amount for and no more beye. So I say, some of us, you can't come and, play with us and go scot-free. No, not at all. Not when we still have breath. Not still when we have breath. When you have a child, educate them so they know their left from their right. Do you understand? TV3, you have to review your strategic plan and include services for people with mental health challenges. And some of the people that I don't know the position of Mr. Francis Joko. I think he's the MD or something. I don't know. I really don't care. I don't know his position. And whoever is still keeping Giovanni Caleb there, and you have not urged him to come and apologize to me for, calling me names on the delay show. Me, I will not let go. You people say I'm a mad girl. Mad people, we don't forget things. We don't forget things at all. Especially when I have been undergoing training. Let me show you this one too. This is another contract by Mental Health Society of Ghana. So it's not like I'm picking some people. Anybody that I feel is working as an institution under the camouflage of supporting the vulnerable in society, but you do not support the vulnerable in society. There are organizations and then there are people within the organization. Maybe Akufo-Addo is a good president, but his foot soldiers are not doing the job right. Maybe, NGC. Mahama may be a good president, but his foot soldiers, his communicators are terrible. When you don't speak as a citizen, you will continue to perish. They say fix the country. Fix the country, not only the country. Fix the media. Fix the mental health space. Fix social media. Fix Ghana police. Do you understand? Fix things, because some of us, we will not keep quiet. Ceciano, you have called me so many names. I no longer care. I don't care. I don't care. And this is one thing that I think, the Mental Health Authority has been trying their best. Sometimes they mismanage themselves, just as they mismanaged me. This is the WHO Quality Rights Toolkit. It says, Act, Unite, Empower for Mental Health. This is a book a lot of organizations and people have to read because a lot of Ghanaians, they say when you want to hide something from the African person, hide it in a book. Abena Korkor akodi obi nene de ne obi atwo no obi ka. Do you understand? In kwasiasem na yepe. We don't read. There are a lot of people that are professors, doctors, emeritus, whatever. We don't read, or when we read, we only focus on our field. Everything is interconnected. We have interdisciplinary committees. Learn, do your research before you open your mouth to talk. Do you understand? Me, I know before I talk, I am talking based on facts. The other time, I don't even know their names. You know, people send me videos. Somebody was asking me, where's my mental health certificates? I have already posted it on my Instagram page. But if you want to know, go to Accra Psychiatric Hospital. I didn't diagnose myself. They diagnosed me. TV3 Ghana, you really knew me. Like, I post my whole life on social media. Then you come and waste my time and resources. Do you understand? Time and resources for that chicken change. But I was like, it's a learning experience for me. It's a learning experience for me. I'm not a trained journalist. I'm a biomedical scientist. I'm not a trained journalist. So I decided to, learn because ever since I was a young girl, I truly wanted to become a gynecologist. And I used to watch American TV a lot. So there's this show called The Doctors. They are medical professionals that talk about almost everything in life. They talk about almost everything in life. So I was like, I don't want to be a medical doctor seated in the office. And trust me, when I look at my friends that are doctors that have to do 12-hour shifts, 24-hour shifts, like, I admire you so much, but I know it's not for me. Especially with my short attention span. Especially with the way I want to wear my hair, dress, and feel free on social media. Ghana is a conservative, discriminatory country. So with my current state and attitude, I don't think I can be a doctor in Ghana. I'm working tirelessly on leaving this, Donald Trump will say shithole. Do you understand? We don't want to fix things. We don't want to fix things. People just have labels. Look at all these things that are going on, We allow just anything to be voiced out. We just allow just anybody to be a leader. Make us say cry. There are ministers, there are men of God, there are business people that are in my DM, not asking to support my mental health campaign, not asking to, help with therapy, not asking what I want to do in my future. But, obviously they want sex. Do you understand? My sex is great. That one day. Okay, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet. You can go and ask the men that I said I've slept with. Do you understand? But I take good care of myself. I just went to see this northern lady to buy my spices that will help my, better contraction and all that. As you are growing, I'm 32. As you're growing, you don't get natural lubrication and all that. You get excess fat around your stomach. So you need to exercise. You have to eat better. So I use supplements and all those things. And I'm a biomedical trained. And those who don't know me, but just also you call me a mental health scammer. Metro TV, I wonder how you people employ such like an incompetent journalist. Ghana, ye beye yeni. Do you understand? Ye beye yeni. I'm not saying lay anybody off, but people need training. She called me a mental health scammer. I trained in biomedical science, biological science in University of Cape Coast, then biological science in University of Ghana, biomedical science, University of Cape Coast. I was a TA for behavioral science and reproductive biology. I have worked as a mental health advocate locally and internationally. Do you understand? But I don't care. You can call me a mental health scammer. My work speaks for itself. You people are the ones that need a good name on social media. Call me whatever. Ashawo, oh boy, bamin chenya, nasu ukunu bamin chenya. Mejino, because undini. Do you understand? Call me whatever you want to call me. I really don't give a fucking damn again. So, back to TV3 and back to discrimination at the workplace. TV3 discriminated against me. I don't know the brands that support TV3. You are a reflection of TV3. TV3 discriminates against people with mental health challenges. Spearheaded by Mr. Francis Joku and Giovanni Caleb. Giovanni Caleb lied to save his face, his image that he doesn't have. I don't know if you have a daughter, but what you did to me, it can happen to your daughter. So rectify it before it's too late. Rectify it. Giovanni Caleb. Remember when you were students on Legon campus, when you were poor and hungry? Don't let money and fame get into your head and feel you were bigger than, you're bigger than yourself. No. Mr. Francis Joku, you were never able to, make an appointment and stick to it. Even when you're not, follow through with the appointment, you don't have the courtesy to give prior notice. You are so incompetent and ineffective in your position at TV3. Yes, I'm going to attack your positions because it costs me my job too. I also have a family to feed, or even if I don't have a family to feed, I have myself to take care of. I don't have anything proper to do. I need salary to go and buy a dildo to fuck myself. Excuse my language again. Do you understand? So if you people will not do your jobs well, and it will affect me negatively. Ceciano, I am jobless. I am not under anyone's authority. I just have my phone and I need data. That is all. And I'll come and spew what you people call lies. What you people call lies. You say you're a media house. I will show you I am a media giant. Do you understand? You don't want to learn about bipolar disorder. When someone has bipolar disorder, she really thinks outside the box. She has grandiose ideas. So me, I'm not even looking at taking you people to Ghana courts. I'm taking you in international courts, international human rights courts. That is where I'm taking you people. Do you understand? So that I can get a hefty settlement. No. We want big money. We want big Lucci. So you people should, keep on piling up the stuff. Piling it up. Know what you're supposed to do and not do it right. It's World Bipolar Day on 30th March. I will use my platforms to speak every single day. My recovery is personal. My journey as Abena Korkor is personal. I didn't ask anyone to label me as bipolar disorder. But once I have been labeled and I identify as a person with psychosocial disability or mental health challenges, I demand for my rights. You not use me and go scot-free. I remember last year when it was World Bipolar Day. There was a big headline. 3 foundations support Psychosocial Africa. They supported me with only airtime. I heard rumors that they've given me like 50,000, 100,000. Nobody give me a fucking dime. All they give me is 2,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the month. They don't pay for costume. They don't pay for makeup. They don't pay for nothing. They just pay 2,000 Ghana cedis a month. Do you understand? And when you are naive, you don't have a manager, you always get the chicken change. But it sometimes it's good to look vulnerable so that you actually see what is going on. Because when people feel they can take advantage of you, that is when you see their true colors. Do you understand? So I went to the market to buy some things, those are the things I bought. I'm going to prepare some apim and abomo kontomre abomo na meji. High in iron, high in what do you call it? Mepemoja. Because right now I'm off medication. I'm off any bipolar medication. I am doing natural therapy, holistic therapy, because I want to have kids this year. And the medication, from my biomedical knowledge, the medication may affect my children. You know, they may already be predisposed. I don't want to worsen the case. Thank you for tuning in and be expecting more. You know, my Facebook jail is almost over. Right now, I don't need any media house. Even if it's just one viewership, I know it will go far. Do you understand? Justice will be served. Karma is alive. Karma is the bitch. The truth will always come to life. We are fixing the country. We are fixing the media. We are fixing anything that is not right in Ghana. Thank you and have a good afternoon. Make your week productive. Study. Somebody talk based on evidence, because one day you type something on social media and you be sued. Bye-bye.